Yo everyone, what's going on? Couriway here, and today I have a very special run for you. I've broken the sub 20 barrier with a 19 minute and 28-second in-game time run, and we are going to take a look at it right now. Oh my goodness. So this is the spawn. I spawn in a plains, and just, yeah, or spawn in like a swamp plains. I waste like a second there getting stuck on a vine, but I'm just, this happened literally like a half hour ago. I watched it once afterwards, and I can't believe this just happened. I really can't. We're going to talk about a lot of things in this run that made this possible. The seed was really good. I had fantastic RNG, and the stronghold was good enough finally. I knew the thing that was holding me back in my runs was like this really good stronghold. Like either whether it was ocean or a really strong one. I knew that was the thing that was holding my runs back. So I'm very glad that finally I got it. And I'm very happy. So you can see I'm doing my normal kind of strat where I'm looking for iron in an exposed cave. That way I can kind of guarantee myself an iron pick. I didn't see a blacksmith in that village when I spawned in. So I'm kind of just seeing if I can get one. Well, I'm making my own blacksmith really by just making a furnace and smelting iron while I do everything else in the village. It takes a bit of time, obviously, but I think getting an iron pickaxe is always just so valuable. You don't have to worry about it breaking later in the run. Well, sometimes it breaks, but most of the time you don't have to worry about it breaking later in the run. What else? I mean, you can mine gold blocks and stuff, obviously. Iron pickaxes are really, really, really good. So you can see I'm cutting down a giant tree here. That's because I'm going in a desert. I'm probably not going to be able to get a chance to get more wood. So I want to just play it safe and get all this wood. And then I'm hopping on over to this village. So this village is really good. I mean, it's pretty standard village. It's not like anything crazy. Like I said, there's no blacksmith. But I'm able to get my food, and there's a bunch of bed houses like right next to each other. So I'm able to do that pretty fast. So I'm setting up my furnace, placing that down, and ready for action. So I'm super happy about this run. This run at the time of recording this places me third place worldwide and fastest time in North America, whether it's United States, Canada, whatever. The only people who are beating me currently are Dimiax and Benex, as far as I'm aware. So I'm very happy with this run for that reason as well. This was very close to beating Benex's time as well. For anyone who's not aware, Benex this time is second place with a 19-minute, 20-second run. There's also village list. It's very impressive. And I miss off on that by 8 seconds. And there's a lot of things in this run where I could have made up that 8 seconds. But, you know, 2020 hindsight and all. My crafting in this run is actually really bad. Fun fact about this run. For those of you who remember when I did streaming stuff, I have some stomach issues that kind of, you know, hinder my day-to-day life. And my stomach has kind of just been bothering me all day. So I kind of, my stomach was bothering me a bit during this run. Like, obviously I was still able to, you know, play video games, but definitely was not feeling 100% in this run, but I was still able to pull it out. So that's also something that I'm super happy about. And this is just like, I'm on so much adrenaline and just euphoria right now. I cannot believe this run. It's so clean. It's honestly what I'm most happy about. Like it's not like this insane, like, oh my God, this is just such a guaranteed world record type of seed, you know? Like it's just, I play it well. I get some, you know, solid luck along the way, and I'm able to make it work. I should have water bucketed there, but, you know, whatever. So now I'm looking for a lava pool. I got all my beds and everything. I'm looking for gravel in this cave because I'm probably not going to find a river. So I'm just like, gravel, please, please, please. I get some, which is pretty nice. Don't have to wait too long there. And I'm not able to get flint here directly, which wastes a bit of time as well, but whatever. So now I'm organizing my beds as I like to do. And I'm ready to hop back up. I'm so happy. I'm uploading this the night it happened too. So if you're watching this the night it got uploaded, it happened today. So I'm super, again, like I really honestly don't even know what to say. I'm just so happy with this run. The other thing is, you may notice, for those of you who are familiar with my other videos, you may notice that the Eevee, who's normally by my keyboard, is not there, which is pretty funny. I was showing this run to someone. I was showing this run to Phil, actually. Shout out Phil Dude 33, who's like basically like my Minecraft coach in like speedrunning. 'Cause he's been super helpful with a lot of things. And I showed him the run when I got it, and he's like, dude, people are going to kill you for not having the Eevee there. And I was like, I forgot. The Eevee got moved when my girlfriend was over this weekend, and she like moved it to the side, and I just forgot to move it back. So no Eevee in this run, unfortunately. But it's okay. So we're at 5 minutes, no lava. So nothing too great, but when it's kind of a run like this, you kind of just have to hope that the stronghold is kind of going in the same direction that you're in. So I clicked F3 there for a second. I think I'm about 500-ish blocks out, which is pretty good. It's a pretty solid distance, and I get 2 lava pools, so I'm happy. So I'm able to make my portal. Not bad. And this nether is honestly not great. It's not a great nether spawn. I'm just able to get a lot of luck to make up for it. My nether is extremely, extremely lucky. And I'm pouring myself water right now because I'm thirsty while I do this. Professionalism, by the way. I really do wish this was streamed live, too. That's something I'm a bit upset about just because of everything in life going on. It wasn't able to be, unfortunately, but I really do hope soon enough I'm going to be able to stream runs again because this would have been so much fun live, man. Oh, my gosh. So I spawn in the nether. I don't see anything, so I'm just hopping down here. Might as well boat down. I like trying to go for flat areas and runs just because you're able to move a lot faster. So I see some flat area this way. I start running. Just run past all the hoglins because might as well. Don't want to deal with it. And I see a really big flat area this way. So really nice area to get gold. And like I said, you can see a lot. You can get gold. You can hopefully see spawns of like piglins and stuff, which I just didn't get here. But saw some gold. Honestly, not that much gold in this area, but was able to make do. So I decided to mine this up, and still no sign of fortress or anything. I've been in the nether for like a minute-ish. Nothing. So usually, honestly, if I don't see a fortress within like a minute or so, I usually reset. And I was in my mind, I was going to go through this area, and like if I didn't see anything, I'd be like, probably reset. Because I'm pretty far from my portal. But then I see it, and I'm like, all right, well, cool. Got some gold here. Nice one vein. My favorite. And I waste so much time. You'll see it in a second. I like absolutely like brain fart crafting so bad here. I brain fart crafting so bad. Once because I see this piglin, and I'm like, all right, well, let's craft some gold. Let's trade with him. I know I have to build to the fortress, so I want to trade with him while I'm building to the fortress. I just look at, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, what is this? That wasted like 3 seconds. Remember, I'm only behind Bendix this time at 8 seconds, and I completely screw everything up. So that's not the biggest time loss. The biggest time loss is right here, actually. Well, not right here, but it happens around now. So I start trading with him. I throw him 7 gold to start. I'm actually curious how much gold I trade fully. I think I trade like. So he throws me pearls there. He's wearing boots as well. Those boots come. Honestly, boots are the loser of the run. Gonna be honest here. So I build over, trying to figure out where to go. I'm like, all right, it's fine. Then I look in, don't see any pearls. And I'm going this way. And there's actually another piglin here that I didn't realize. I saw the piglin retreats and piglin snorts angrily, and I was very confused. And I was like, oh, you're above me. Whatever. So I'm coming back. Craft up some more gold, 5 more pieces. And I see more pearls. I'm like, yo! So I have 12, and I could go right now. But I'm waiting for a fire res. I really wanted to just get a fire res and be greedy, but I shouldn't have waited. This is what cost me the second place time. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm still really happy that I got sub 20. That was kind of my threshold for this category, by the way. So I think now I'm going to take a little bit of a break from 1.16. I still really, really enjoy it. But I want to try other categories. I just kind of want to learn them. You know? Like, I've never really speed ran before in general. And I kill the piglin here for the boots, but he never actually traded me soul sand, and I don't get soul sand, so I never really use the boots to any capacity. But I waste like 40 seconds here because I could have just left instead of waiting for a fire res trade. But whatever. Still sub 20. And I do this cool little thing. But yeah, I want to try 1.14 and 1.7. My goal is top 10 in all three categories at some point. And now that I was top 10 in this before, I was 10th place because Automat, who's like currently 9th on leaderboard, got a faster time that wasn't verified yet. So I was 10th place to my knowledge, and I knew that wasn't going to last for long. So before I went to a new category, I wanted to, you know, kind of make sure that I stay top 10 in this for a while. And I think getting sub 20 kind of seals that. So I'm really happy with this time. I think I'll come back to 1.16 in the future. Definitely if I start streaming again whenever I'm able to. I really want to keep doing 1.16. But for now, I really want to try 1.14 and 1.7. So yeah. So anyway, here's the god part of the run. I'm 4 for 4 on Blaze Rods right now, and now I'm 5 for 5. And I'm losing my mind. I'm like, what is this? My Blaze Rod luck is normally, like, if you watched any of my other PBs, that it's notoriously bad. Like, I had a run earlier today. Actually, that's where the luck came in. I had a run earlier today where I spawned very close to a fortress, and my rods were like 6 for 21, and that's how this luck came in. I go 6 for 6, 7 for 7, and I just leave. I don't even want another one. I'm out. See you later. And I'm leaving the fortress now at 11 minutes. If I spawned closer to this thing, this could have been like sub 18, honestly. The only bad thing about this nether is that my portal is like somewhat far. I almost actually died here because I didn't realize how low I was and didn't have regen. So now I'm healing back up. And here's a part where I actually almost throw the entire run. So we're coming up to it. But basically what happens is there's a hoglin. And I try to like kind of avoid him. I'm like, I don't want to go directly in front of him, like through him. I want to go to the side of him. And what I'm not realizing is, there's lava to the right. And I'm not on full health. So if he knocks me in this lava, I die. And he almost does. And that would have been very bad. I actually don't know if I would have lived that. I don't think I would have. So I'm very happy he didn't knock me in that lava. So anyway, I'm hopping out now. And I am now going this way. And now I'm trying to find my portal. Because I knew it was like a very unorthodox way. I'm like kind of... I don't know why in this run. A lot of the times I'm not nervous when I'm doing runs. But for some reason, like the entirety of this run, once I got the pearl trades, I was very nervous. I think... No, once I got like 4 for 4 blaze rods, I just started getting like extremely nervous in this run. And I don't really know why, because it doesn't normally happen. Like, for example, in my old PB, the 21 one and the 22 ones, both of them, I really wasn't, like, crazy nervous. Even, like, the 22 one, I just never thought it was PBing. Like, this one, I guess I knew it had a pretty good shot. So maybe that's why I was more nervous. So I start going. I know it's on, like, this 56-degree angle, and it's the same way that I was running originally. So this is really good. It's a really good way that I want to be running. The stronghold, you know, I'm already 600 blocks out at 13 minutes, so I'm feeling really good. I think, you know, in the moment, I'm thinking this is a really good shot to PB. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up, Curry. You got this. And my overworld terrain is, like, average, I'd say. I'd say average for, like, a normal run, not average for, like, top 10. Like, for top 10 runs, it was pretty bad. But, you know, like, I really didn't have any water travel. Any water travel that I had, I, like, made myself because... you know, you guys know how I am with boats. I think you should use them as much as humanly possible. And that's what I did. So, again, like, I'm super happy. I wanted to kind of miss this entire area, so I hop over here and go through this little nook and cranny. And I'm getting to stronghold distance now, because I was already pretty far out. So I'm pretty sure I spawned, like, negative. So... I'm pretty sure, like, once I get to, like, 1,100, 1,200 blocks, I'm, like, in stronghold range. So I'm pretty close already at, like, 14 minutes. And this is where I save a decent amount of chunk of time with my boat. Sorry if I'm, like, not speaking coherently. I'm just... like I said, this happened, like, not even an hour ago. I'm just still, like, cannot believe this happened. Top 3. It's insane. Honestly insane. So, we go this way. And I get another nice bit of water travel here, actually. I decide for some reason not to use this water. I don't know why. But now I'm like, you know what, screw it. Get in the water. I could have gotten this earlier, but I don't know why I didn't. Now we're in stronghold range. Like 100% I'm in stronghold range now. And you can't really tell about it in the speedrun, so I'll just start talking about it now. The stronghold is insanely tiny, but like I don't know how to describe it. It was literally like 4 hallways, 2 libraries, and the portal room. I don't think there was a single chest. And that's really good for me because it was an ocean, which you guys can see now, and I always get lost in strongholds. So I got a really, really nice stronghold that was finally workable, and I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that like I knew like the last couple days that the only thing stopping me from like a really, really good run. I also thought the stronghold was here, which it wasn't. Um, I thought it was. I was really kind of hoping like try and get maybe a world record here, but it wasn't right there. So I was like, all right, whatever. Let's keep going. So I grab my eye, and then I want to go on this angle, the one that I like placed with blocks instead of the other one I just threw. So I'm like, okay, we got this. But like I was saying, like I knew the only thing separating me from like these really, really god tier runs, like, you know, Benix's second place, Damiax's old world record, stuff like that, like Sizzler's run. I knew the only thing separating me was like this god, either open exposed stronghold or Davy's old PB, which I believe was like 2107, had like a very small stronghold. This is actually very similar to Davy's PB, honestly, except my overworld travel is slightly worse, and I think he had his nether was slightly worse, I think. But so now I know it's on a straight line here, so I'm like, okay, I have a straight line to work with, which is really good. I'm very happy I have a straight line. And I'm going over here, triangulation time, bop. And I'm like, okay, I can kind of work with this. Not the best triangulation in the world, but manageable. And I know that I'm going on that, so I know I have another pearl in my inventory. So I know this is a completable run as long as I find the stronghold. And I was so worried about my dig here. I was like looking, I was like, ah. And I dig down right here. And I'm like praying. I'm like, please, don't let this run die to me missing the dig. And this stronghold is super deep too, so I'm digging down. In the moment, I get to like 40, Y40, Y35, Y30, and I don't see any stone brick, and I'm just losing my mind. I'm like, why? Did I actually miss the dig? Did I actually miss the dig? I'm so scared. Like now, when it's like 37, 36, 35, I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. And I really thought I missed it. 28, and then finally after that gold, I mine into it, and I mine into the starter room, and I'm like, okay, I can work with this. So I'm like, all right, let's check this out. Let's go this way. Dead end. Even in a small stronghold, I go the wrong way in every single possible way. I go this way. Well, let's see what's down here. A dead end. I'm like, all right, well, that sucks. Well, let's not go down there. Let's go this way. I always like going down in stronghold, so I go down here. Door, library, and library, and then I go this way, and it's the portal room. And that was like literally the entire stronghold, by the way. And it's a 1-eye, so I get a pearl, which I'm really happy about because it makes doing the manipulation for perching a lot more secure when you have an ender pearl. And I'm in the end sub 18. I'm feeling really good, and I'm like shaking so much at this point. I'm like losing my mind. You can kind of see when I organize my inventory once I get up here. But this stupid dragon, man. This stupid dragon. I hate him. Or I hate her. Excuse me. This dragon stinks. Like, it was a 2-minute dragon. Like, it wasn't bad. But, like, I really wanted a god dragon so it could beat Benix. I was honestly hoping for sub 19. Honestly. It had sub 19 potential if she went to perch, like, right there. But no. That's already the second time I've been fireballed. And then I thought here she was going to perch. I was like, please, please perch. But no. She wasn't. I get in my beds just to be safe. And now I'm, like, totally shaking. I see the dragon. I'm like, okay, they're not perching. I'm hopping up more. And I thought again, like, please perch. But no. So she comes over here. She throws another fireball at me. And now I'm just like, really? And now you can kind of see in my hand movement, I am just a mess at this point. And now I'm just like, please perch, please perch. And it finally goes to perch. Again, not like a long dragon. Like, this is pretty average for doing the strat. But for like a god run, like a sub 20, I was like, I would have liked 30 seconds earlier, you know? So it finally goes for the perch. I'm able to sneak in. And I almost 5-bet here, which would have saved me like another like 2 seconds or so. But look at how close this is to a 5-bet. I was actually so sad. I didn't realize until after. That's 3. That's 4. Or 5. That's 5. And I was like, really? But I was able to get the last one in. And there we go. That is a 19-minute and 28-second run. Absolutely insane. thank you all so much for watching. I'm super happy with this sub 20, and like I said, I'm probably going to try other categories now, so be on the lookout for that in the future. And yeah, hopefully I can start streaming again soon, because I really do miss that, and I miss you guys, and I appreciate everyone who's been watching the YouTube videos. So this is all the mandatory stuff I have to do. I forgot to get rid of my live split timer. I'm really hoping that doesn't affect the run. I'm realizing that now. I really hope that little part does not affect the run, because I thought I turned it off, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, that's everything. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all again very soon. Peace out.